Hello, my name is Edward Blancke and I'm the Learning and Training Officer. As team leaders, I appreciate that you have to do interviews without much warning. Feel free to ask any questions, just put your hand up and I'll answer them as is appropriate in the flow of the session. So I want each of us, myself included, to think of what our name is. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Think of 2 hobbies and interests that you like to do in your spare time. And one reason why you think it's important to work on your interview skills as a team leader. Yeah, really like that. That's super important, obviously, to make sure that we're giving the best impression. As you say, first impressions last. This session is going to cover interview skills. So the overall aim is for us to learn methods to improve our interview skills. And the objectives that we're going to cover in this session are understand and use 3 and open and closed questions. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to a case study. So to help you observe what works well in an interview, different types of interview questions, and also use of body language and tone of voice, we're going to watch a video, and on the paper and pen in front of you, I'd like you to jot down some notes of what you think the interviewer, the person on the right, specifically the interviewer, is doing well, what you think they might be able to do better, yeah, so I think really good points. As we're talking about, there are lots of ways that you can make someone feel welcome at an interview. At the beginning with a handshake, welcome, using the person's name, in this case Barbara, looking at them, smiling at them. But then, as you say, in effect, it's the rest of the interview as well. It's making them feel at ease. Okay, great. So now we can practice a few of these things ourselves with a very short role play. So what's going to happen is you're going to ask the other person 3 questions about that topic. So Alison, you're asking Wim about boating, and Wim, you're asking Alison about cooking. They don't have to be super complicated.
Don't worry, they're not.
Fantastic, and pause there. Great, that was really
I didn't
good.
really have a closed question though, did I?
No, well that's absolutely fine. Good to see what the effect of open questions is. What did you notice about the answers? I like that, and I enjoyed the element that you said about being brave and taking on something, and you were really listening and responding. And we'll pause there for time. It was great to see you've got lots of questions, loads of ideas, and it's sparking up a very natural conversation, which I really liked. How did you find that asking the question? So we've learnt methods to improve our interview skills. Yet by all means have a drink of water. More than earned it from all the talking. So we've understood how to use 3 open and closed questions. And to make sure that this lasts, I'd like you to think of 3 things that you'll do differently as a result of training. I'll send a feedback form in the form of an email afterwards. I'll also send you the session slides so you've got everything that we've been talking about, as well as some extra resources. And that's everything. Thank you very much for taking part.
Thank you.